Welcome back to a new video. Today, we're not starting with a plan, we're starting with a question. A group of polka dots. Did you know that polka dots create tension between chaos and order? Polka dots ultimately highlights the inherent wildness and infinity of the space they occupy. Because of something called the psychology of order, our brains are pattern recognition machines. The uniform repetition of dots is soothing. Have you ever heard of the Kusama effect? When deployed in masses, this very order can become overwhelming and induce a sense of the sublime or even existential unease. The artist Yayoi Kusama masterfully exploits this. So, I laid down that first sketch, simple polka dots, but it demanded a space to exist in, so I decided to give it one, a deep, silent blue. Not a sky blue, but something more like the ocean at midnight. Now, here, on the left, I had an impulse. I wanted this area to feel metallic. The texture just wasn't right. But in the mess of that failure, something else began to form. A curve, a tension. The ghost of a bow started to appear. So I stopped fighting, and I started to follow. I went with the flow and started seeing the possibility of drawing a bow here. And then the floodgates opened. I started seeing it. The bow suggested an axe, a black, heavy hammer. Here. And then my mind just leapt. A figure, a stout man, arms raised, feet apart. I don't know, sometimes I see some very weird things in my head. I was adding an arrow here. Then, out of curiosity, I saw an opportunity to ruin my sketch by adding crosses within the frame of the bow.
Then I started being obsessed with drawing black polka dots. I ran out of ideas, so I started redefining past lines and boundaries. I then decided to draw a handle for the hammer. I honestly didn't know what I was doing at this point. So I did the only thing I could. I stepped back, I turned the canvas, looked at it from every angle. This wasn't just drawing anymore, it was a search for a meaning that I knew was hiding in the lines. And in the silence of being lost, I had a profound idea to customize my sketches by adding a hint of the moon in most of my sketches. Now I was completely lost, so I began drawing a bunch of random sketches. And that's where we'll leave it. Not with a finished piece, but with a process honored. If you'd like to experience the pure, silent visuals of this journey, the link is in the description. But thank you for sitting with me in the chaos. This is The Search. See you in the next one.